How's it going? This is Tom, nerdremix.com. Got a movie for you today called Parasomnia. It was written and directed by William Malone. The guy who did Fear.com. Did a couple of other things. Fear.com was kind of a crappy movie. Had some really cool visuals in it, though. It was about the only redeeming quality. He did a Masters of Horror entry, which is probably one of the better ones, called The Fair-Haired Child. It was really good. Parasomnia revolves around a girl named Laura Baxter. She's played by Carolyn Wilson. She had a childhood accident and now has a medical condition called parasomnia, to where she sleeps most of her life away. She wakes up sporadically for brief periods and everything else. Well, anyway, she's in a mental facility. A guy named Danny Sloan comes to visit a friend of his, Billy. It's in there. It's played by Ryan Purcell. Sees her, kind of falls in love with her and everything. Also, there's a serial killer who's like a renowned hypnotist and everything else, named Byron Volt, who's in a cell down the hall. He's played by Patrick Kilpatrick, by the way. Patrick Kilpatrick, I know. But anyway, he seems to be in love with her too. He's kind of trying to enter her dreams, a la Freddy Krueger and stuff. Basically, the story revolves around Danny finds out she's being transferred to a different facility for some like experimental treatment and everything, and he basically kidnaps her and takes her to his apartment, rescues her or whatever, thinking that he can care for her better. And Byron tries to use mind control to start killing again. I don't want to give the entire plot away. I really like this movie. Some of the visuals are really cool. You can tell Malone wanted to do more, but he didn't have the budget to do so. So, I mean, while his vision is really cool, he doesn't get to fully realize it because of the budget. But some of the dream sequences are outstanding. I mean, they're kind of reminiscent of the Labyrinth thing in Hellraiser 2, but different. And a lot of it's done with CG. It would have been a lot cooler if they could have used CG and built some sets to do it too, but the visuals are amazing, which is one of the reasons I liked Fear.com, which is pretty much a crappy movie other than the visuals. But anyway, more on this movie. You got good performances from everybody. I mean, the Laura Baxter character, Sherilyn Wilson, she does really well. The other two male leads, Purcell and Kilpatrick, both do well. It also has Detective Garrett in this. Is played by Jeffrey Combs, and if you're a horror fan, you know exactly who he is. And he's just solid as ever in this. You always got to smile when you see Jeffrey Combs on screen. Dr. West. So, anyway, very good movie. I liked it. It's got its down points. Like I said, there's a few plot holes. It suffers the budget. You can tell Malone wanted to do a whole lot more with this, but he couldn't because he just didn't have the money to do it. So a lot of stuff had to be done CG that probably would have looked better with a little more practical effects and CG mixed in together. But it's independent filmmaking. I mean, Malone's done big budget stuff, and this is a bigger budget than what you normally hear me reviewing. But this is kind of a return to the low budget indie stuff for him. And I liked the movie. It was good. Like I said, some of the visuals are amazing. Performances are pretty good. Some of the writing's weak. Some of the plot holes, detract from it. But other than that, I'm going to say a solid 7 out of 10. So definitely check it out. It's Parasomnia, William Malone. Support independent cinema. Thanks.